Good morning, children. Welcome to today's EVS class. Today we'll continue learning about Block 5. So in Block 5 we are learning about my body. First we learnt about the external body parts. Then we learnt about the sense organs. Then we learned how to take care of our body parts. Yes. So today we are going to learn something different, children. Some of us may look different. That is what is going to be the today's topic. In the picture you can see the boy is sitting and playing happily, and you can make out that the boy is something different in the boy. Let us see and learn about these children also, children. Aim of today's class is we already know the role of different parts of our bodies. Today we will describe what happens when some of the body parts don't work properly. By now you know the function of various body parts. Suppose some people around surrounding us, some of them will not work properly, body parts. So what happens to them and how we need to help them, that is what we are going to learn in today's class, children. We have two keywords: wheelchair. You have seen this boy sitting. As I told you, he is sitting in a chair. It is not a normal chair, it is a wheelchair. Now you can understand that the boy is unable to walk. That is why he is sitting in a wheelchair to move from one place to another place. And even then he is happy to play the same ball game only, but in a different way. No, children. Now, hearing aid. So hearing aid is one of the machine which will help a person who cannot hear. So wheelchair, a chair on two large wheels used by those who cannot walk. Hearing aid, a tool that helps to hear. So some people, if the ear is not functioning properly, they will take the help of this hearing aid. So this tool will help them to hear better. So learn the spellings of wheelchair and hearing aid, and also understand the meaning of these words, children. As a part of today's activity, you are going to learn the story of two children. See here. This is, here you can see a girl, and from the picture you can see how she is walking. She is using a stick. Let us see and learn about what is the problem she has. This is Myra. She cannot see. She uses a stick to move around. She loves to sing. Every day, Myra goes for her singing class. She has many friends in the singing class. See here. So Myra is a girl who cannot see, and that is why she uses a stick to move around. A stick will help her to move around. So with the sound made by the stick, she can move around. And she loves to sing. That's what you saw. And she goes to singing class, and there she has many friends. Now you see here, this is Ron. He cannot walk on his own. See here, children. He was in an accident that led to one of his legs being damaged. He moves in a wheelchair. Ron loves to draw. See here, children. So he is unable to walk, but even then he wants to move from here to there by the help of the wheelchair, and he likes to draw. Myra, children, she likes to sing. Yes, let us move forward to understand better about the how can we help them. That's what we are going to learn in today's class, children. See here. Before that, as usual, you will see one video.
Some of us may not have all body parts, or we may have body parts that do not work well. Some people may not see the way we can. They use a stick to walk. Some people cannot walk. They use a wheelchair to move. Some people cannot hear clearly. They use a hearing aid. Some people cannot speak. They use hand movements to express themselves. We should take care of each other.
Yeah, children, you might have understood that people surrounding us all are not the same. Some of them are different. That's why I told you that we are going to learn a different topic today. Like Myra and Ron, some will be there with us. Not only Myra and Ron, children, some of them will not be able to hear properly. Some of them may not be able to speak. So these people also will communicate using different uh, ways. So let us see, children. So Myra cannot see while Ron cannot walk. That's what we understood. Why do someone need a stick to walk, aids to hear, or help to cross roads? Why some of them need these all? Why they cannot do, children? All of us are different. Some of us may have body parts that do not work as well as others. Some people cannot walk, some cannot see, some cannot hear, speak, all. So in such a case that we need some help. So we are different. Some of us cannot walk, some of us cannot see. They are called as blind people, no children. Some of us cannot speak, some of us even cannot hear. So when they cannot walk, they use a wheelchair. They cannot see, they use a stick to walk. So the stick will help them to see whether any obstacle is there in front so that they can move with the sound made by the stick. Some of us they cannot speak, so they will use the sign language, children. And also some who cannot hear, they will use the hearing aid, which will help them to hear better. What game can you play with your friend who cannot walk properly? If suppose some of our friends are having such type of problem, so what we should do, children? Definitely we have to take care, and we have to spend some time with them. Yes, we can play with them also. Now tell me, what game can you play with your friend who cannot walk properly? Yes, that's what we saw in the first picture. We should not play games in which we have to run. We can play board games together. We can draw or sing together. We should always help each other. So such time we cannot go for a game where both should run. So instead of that, as you saw in the picture, catching the ball or some board games or singing, drawing can be done so that they will feel happy. Even suppose they cannot hear or they cannot speak, here you can play with them the board games or drawing, whatever they like, and you can make them happy. So this is also very important to make others happy if suppose they are having some problems like this. Let us see what is given in the content book, children. Yeah, children. So in your content book, again see lesson 4. Some of us may look different. Some of us may not have all body parts, or we may have body parts that do not work well. Yes, see this girl. Jia cannot hear or speak. She talks using hand movement, that is the sign language. Ben cannot hear clearly. He uses a hearing aid to hear. Sarah cannot see. She uses a stick to move around. She wears dark glasses. Rob got injured in an accident. He cannot walk. He uses a wheelchair to go from one place to another place. You see these children. Some of them have such type of problems like Gia or Ben or Sarah or Rob. So it is our duty to take care of them. I hope you might have understood the purpose of this lesson. So when some of our friends have such type of problem, we should find a way to spend time with them. We have to help whatever ways we are able to do, children. Now, so we can understand better by doing this practice questions. Let us start. Circle the things that a person who cannot see needs in order to walk. So he cannot see. So what does he need, children? Very good. He needs the stick. Hope you all might have done that. Why is a wheelchair important for a person who cannot walk? So the wheelchair will help him to see here. Wheelchair will help them to go. Here you have the answer. To go from one place to another place. Wheelchair can help them. You can see up and you can write there, children. Your grandfather cannot see. Write 3 ways you can help him. He can't see. So how will you help him, children? What all you can do? You can help him to get things, get anything he asks, he need. So you can help to get things. You can help him cross road whenever he want to cross any. So that time you have to carefully hold your hand. And what else, children? One more. You will to get the things I have written, and to cross the road I wrote. Anything else you will do to your grandfather in such a case, or any person, think and write on your own, children. Now let us see what is given in the workbook. See, children, some of us may look different. 5.4. Please write the date. Write who needs these things. Now you see wheelchair. Who need the wheelchair, children? Who cannot? Person who cannot walk. Cannot. So you can write like this, or you can give your own answer. Who cannot walk due to some reason, or who has some problem in their legs also, you can write. Next, children, this one, hearing aid. No, that is who needs that, children? Who cannot hear properly, you cannot, or else you can write who cannot hear also, you can write. So some of them may not be hearing properly. For that also they can take the help of the hearing aid, children. Now look at the picture of the boy and answer the questions. Write one way he is different from others. See here, how he is different. He cannot see. Yes, he cannot see. Now next, children, next you see, tick the activities that will be difficult for him to do. Reading a newspaper, listening to music, stitching clothes, brushing teeth. So this you can do on your own. Think and do on your own, children. Next you see, the write one game you can play with him. So what game you can play? That's what you can play. Board games, no? Board games you can play. Yes, without running, whatever can be done, you can do solving puzzles like that. You think and you can give our own answer, children. So it is a very, very important lesson in which you are learning the one of the important value which all of you should develop within yourself, helping others who are in need. So see, this is very new for you. Some of us are different. So some cannot hear, some cannot speak, some cannot even walk due to some reason because they have problem in their leg, and we should not make fun of them. We should not avoid them. We should help them, and definitely we should spend time with them. So that is the today's learning. So read these 2 times and complete the practice questions and also the workbook, and also understand that some of us are different around surrounding us, and we have to help them whenever they need us. Let us meet in the next class, children. Bye bye.